stunned right now.
Less than 5 to go. It has been whittled down to a 2-point lead. One possession game. Crook looks, Froelich, drive the baseline, open door to the basket, and puts it down. Heidi Froelich makes it a 4-point lead. Here comes the press. They get it over. Dollarhide's going to drive to the lane, and then she'll pull up. 3, no good. Redmond's got to be patient. Into Isaac, turnaround jumper, and it's good, and it's now a 6-point lead. Nathan Colville is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, if I could say any turning point for Redmond there, it's when Current's basket that looked like it was down didn't go in. A little momentum switch there, but Isaac, a great move here. Watch the read there.
And that's a travel by McConnell with no call. Isaac, strong move to the basket. Michaela Isaac, double figures in points. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals. And there you see the Redmond High band. Love those shirts.
I think they're very fashionable.
You know, there's a guy in the band that's got this cool hat. And I don't know where he's at. I don't think he has it on, but he has this real cool blue and white hat. I don't think he has it on over there.
No, he's over there. I'll go back to something John Madden has always said that I really subscribe to, and that's great players make great plays at the biggest times. And when you're in a situation that Bend is in right now, you're looking to Maloney and you're looking to Isaac to make big plays at the right time. Isaac's basket there could end up being a huge basket depending how the last 4 minutes go as far as changing the momentum back to the Lady Lava Bears.
4:25 left to go. Jim Schobel and Mike Fisher. Mike Paul will have the final stats at the end of the ball game. We're not there yet. It's a good one. Redmond will inbound the ball at the far end.
It'll be interesting to see strategically what Bend does defensively, and if Redmond continues to do what they've been doing offensively, working the perimeter.
A little bit of a mini press. Crook gets another steal, throws that arm out, and they're going to call are they going to call a foul on Redmond?
Yeah, Nathan Colville signaling from the coach's bench. He's signaling the push by Crook.
So that's going to be the 3rd foul on Bailey Baker. That's going to get Current back into the ball game. Now, we've talked about that push with the free arm, and so far tonight, they're letting it go.
Again, that's usually up to the officials how they wish to call the game to establish that as a foul or a non-foul.
6-point lead, 4 minutes left to go. And the Lava Bears have let Redmond get back into this game. Out on top, Maloney. Maloney looks into Isaac. Spin move to the basket, off the window, no good. Albrecht, another rebound for the Redmond Panthers.
Strong rebound by Albrecht. Isaac with a great move, just didn't go.
Bend back on man defense. Dollarhide out on top with the ball. Looks in, and it's a kick ball, and Redmond will get it out.
Yeah, actually a very fortuitous kick ball for Redmond because that pass was forced.
A lucky break for the Panthers. Albrecht will inbound the ball. It's a 6-point lead. Only one player on the floor right now that's in danger of fouling out, and that's Margot Capps, number 30. She's battling with Isaac. Out to Current. Back out on top, Baker. Baker looking for a cutter, nobody there. There's Capps. Capps looks, spins. Albrecht, baseline, looking, nobody there. Kick it back out to Current. Dollarhide wanted the 3. She'll drive to the lane and draw the foul. And I think the foul may be on Michaela Isaac.
They called that one on McConnell. A nice strong move. Let's take a look at the replay. She saw the slight opening. She went through, got bumped with the body there. Yes, the block happened, but she got bumped before. Good call by the officials, and Redmond now with an opportunity to close the gap to 4.
Got to make your free throws here. Allie McConnell now with 4 fouls for Bend. Dollarhide at the line. First one spins in. Oh
my.
Oh.
Now, when you look at the proximity of the score right now, within 5 points, you have to go back and wonder about all the missed free throws that Isaac had earlier. You're talking about making free throws. Those turned out to be critical right now.
Second free throw by Mandy Dollarhide is in, and it's a 4-point Bend lead. 2-possession game, 3 minutes left to go.
Both coaches up, they're working, they're strategizing. Should be a great finish to this game.
Froelich will bring it down and drive the baseline. Nearly stepped out of bounds. McConnell with the left hand. And if you're Redmond, don't get into the game of threes yet. pushed out of bounds by Crook. She's got 3 steals in the game already.
We see Nathan Colville. You just saw Todd Irvin a moment. These two coaches are working.
Putting that deodorant to good use. Baker out on top, looking for somebody, needs help, gets it down to Albrecht. Jesslyn drives a baseline off the window, no good, kicks it back out. Baker the rebound, kick it back out, Dollarhide.
Dollarhide thought about the 3, but good defense there by McConnell to close.
Nathan Colville saying, work it around, guys, let's get a good shot. To Caps, looking. Back out, Dollarhide wanted the 3. Isaac's on her, and it's stolen away by Molly Maloney. That could be the turning point right here in the ballgame now with that steal.
I see if Ben slows it down right here, takes a little bit of time off the clock. They're working their high post offense.
Gets it down to McConnell, and they throw it away.
Ooh.
Going to get number 24, Brittany Benson, back in. She's got the lone 3.
Again, Current a little bit more of a defensive specialist. Benson a little bit more strength on the offensive side.
2 minutes left to go. It's a 2-possession game. Actually, more like a 3-possession game if you take the 3s out of the mix. Baker inside, Albrecht. Left-hand move to the basket, and the foul's going to be on Molly Maloney.
Great move again by Albrecht, as she's done all night. The key to that one, Jim, is
no, that's on Isaac. That's her. If that's on Isaac, I believe that's her 4th.
That was her 2nd personal.
Well, looking at the scoreboard, never trust the scoreboard unless it's a score. 5 team fouls on Redmond, 4 on Ben.
But a great job of creating space in that one. They were able to spread the Lava Bear offense and get it into Albrecht. Again, she makes quick, strong moves at the hoop.
Albrecht's 2nd free throw rattles out. It's a 5-point Ben lead, less than 2 minutes to go. Redmond's got to knuckle down on defense and keep that ball from getting inside. Force Ben to the outside. Isaac.
Oh, you saw the shirt grab there.
And you know that's a smart foul because it stops the clock.
Yep. And they're not in a bonus situation yet. That is only the 6th foul. One more, and that will put Ben at the free throw line for 1-and-1.
Going to see Mandy Dollarhide back on Delaney Crook as a decoy, get it into Froelich.
Almost a travel there.
Got to play tough D and not let anybody drive to the basket with a free lane to the hole, if you will.
Yeah, right now Ben trying to play a little bit of keep away. Nathan recognizing has called out to his players to try and double up a little bit.
Kick it out to Froelich. Little stall ball going on. Pushing Froelich out to the top. There's Crook. And Todd Irvin will call a timeout.
Interesting strategy. Again, both coaches working really hard there. Todd Irvin tried to slow it down a little bit, run a little bit of time off the clock. I think he called the timeout not only to reset the strategy, but also because they were close to a 5-second violation.
They were panicking.
Yeah.
Once again, want to thank Bank of the Cascades for sponsoring high school sports here on COTV. They sponsor one idea at a time, as they should, but they're all over the place supporting high school sports. Check them out online, BOTC.com.
Now, if you're Redmond, who do you foul? And the thought might be
Michaela Isaac, because she's missed so many free throws.
Yeah, now that'll be critical, because that's one of the things that I'm sure Coach Colville is talking to the Lady Panthers about, is in this situation, trailing by 5, you're talking about a 2, possibly 3-possession game, 1:14 left. You have to go to the foul situation at some point. You want to at least try and get a steal within the first 5 or 10 seconds. Then you have to foul. Now the question becomes who to foul, and I agree with you, Jim. Isaac would appear to be the person right now to foul.
2 players with 4 fouls. There you see them guarding each other, McConnell and Caps. McConnell for Ben, Caps for Redmond. Froelich out on top.
Okay, they can't go too long without trying to get possession, either through a foul or through a steal attempt.
A minute left to go. It is a 5-point lead. McConnell with the foul, and that's going to do it for Margot Caps. Unfortunately, that is Margot's 5th foul.
Yeah, they had no choice. They had run 17 seconds off the clock. They need to get possession of the ball. They're going to take a chance that they're not proficient from the free throw line at this point.
That's going to bring Current back in.
Now, by rule, they have 20 seconds once the announcement has been made that the 5th foul is on the player. So the referee will come over, he'll acknowledge that they have 20 seconds.
And he's smiling because he knows he's taking advantage of it.
Yep, and Coville will call his players over. He's got 20 seconds. It's not an official timeout, but the OSAA rules have now stated that when you draw that 5th foul,
you can use that 20 seconds.
Exactly, and as smart coaches, they're starting to use that as a way to impart strategy.
Well, and McConnell went to the free throw line, so does it freeze McConnell because she's only got 1 and 1?
We'll find out in a few moments, won't we?
McConnell's first free throw. Here it is. It's no good, but Isaac gets the rebound. Got to kick it back out, and Redmond's got a foul. Kick it back out. Curran, foul on Froelich. And that'll put Heidi Froelich at the line for a 1 and 1.
Key for Bend is they ran another 8 seconds off the clock here. Time is their ally. They're trying to use it. If they convert a few free throws, it's going to be tough for the Panthers to come back. But that was huge. They got what they wanted. They got the missed free throw. Unfortunately, rebound went deep. Great read by Isaac to get the rebound.
And what they've got to do now is they've really got to box out if Heidi Froelich misses this one. Gets it in. Looked like it was going to back rim, but it fell.
I thought the same thing when it came off her hand. I thought it was going to ride high and go deep off the rim.
6-point game. Froelich up. Gets that high rim, and Albrecht the rebound.
Good position.
6-point game.
They need a 3 here. They'll look for the first opportunity.
Dollarhide's going to roll to the basket off the window and down. Timeout, Redmond.
That was the other thing. If you can't get the 3 in that situation,
get a quick one.
Yep, get the quick 2. Great penetration. Let's take a look at it here again. You see she gets it on the right-hand side. No hesitation.
Look at Dollarhide.
Oh.
Nice spin move.
Yeah.
Sweet spin move. Takes it to the window.
So now if you're Redmond, you've got 1 foul that you can still go 1-on-1. The second foul will yield a 2-shot bonus. So they are looking here when they're trailing by 4 points to try and get possibly another foul. Again, you're going to go 5 to 7 seconds to see if you can steal the ball. If not, you got a foul.
Well, and you look at the foul situation on the Bend side of things. Should Redmond get the ball back, Ben's only got 14 fouls.
Yeah, so if they find a situation where it looks like a player has broken free and might have a shot, is try to foul her before she gets a shot up. You've got, in Ben's case, 3 more fouls before you get to the 1-and-1.
Good strategy going here. It's a chess match.
It definitely is, and you've really seen the coaches work tonight. Nathan Coville, Todd Irvin. When things are going well as they have for Ben, sometimes you can roll the ball out there. Not that Todd does that. Todd is an excellent coach, but it's a lot easier. Tonight, both coaches are earning their money.
You know, we were talking in the first half where Redmond got it down to 3. And Michaela Isaac took over, and she's been pretty quiet in the second half.
Yeah, barely a basket or 2, and unfortunately her shots haven't been the quality that she had in the first half.
And you talked about the idea of the missed free throw. That's the person you want to foul right there. They get it down. Crook, they've got to foul somebody quick. And they do. Fouls on Albrecht. And they work more time off the clock.
8 seconds in that case on the clock. Again, maybe a second or 2 too much. You are playing possession. You're thinking about, okay, I've got 32 seconds left. How many possessions does that translate into? In this case, big free throws for the Lava Bears.
Going to bring some size in with Molly Maloney, number 24, back in the game. Crook, free throw, rattles in.
Friendly home rims.
Basically, it's a 2 or 3 possession game, whatever you look at it. Here's the free throw, and it's in, smooth. Redmond gets, or rather Ben gets back on D. Dollarhide looks, and the 3 is blocked by McConnell. Isaac gets the steal, and Brittany Benson's going, I'm trying to foul,
That definitely looked like something out of the Keystone Cops or Buster Keaton, but she was desperately trying to say, oh, I gotta stop you.
And the person you want at the free throw line right now is Michaela Isaac. Tough night at the free throw line.
And she's been shooting 50% from the foul line here. But again, if she can get even one of these, a 7-point lead would be 3 possessions. Very difficult for Redmond to overcome that.
So quiet, you can hear a pin drop. First free throw. Back rim, no good.
You're right, Jim. Tomorrow, I think that's part of her practice regimen. Very uncharacteristic. Normally, she's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Benson and Albrecht down there. They've got a box. Maloney and McConnell out. Second free throw. Here it is. It's in. 43-36. It's a 7-point game. Less than 20 seconds to go. Benson out there, wants it. Going to drive to the basket, puts it up, and it rattles in and out. Albrecht should have put it back up, puts it up. Foul, no call.
The intimidation factor of the height of Ben there on Albrecht.
Lava Bears are going to win this. Crook will bring it over half court, and that's going to do it. It came down to the final quarter. It was all Ben in that first half, and Redmond Panthers came up 97, or down 97, if you will, and made it a game. We'll recap everything when we come back. Final score, Ben 43, Redmond 36. Oh, I love that. Buck Williams of the Blazers having fun here on COTV 11. Jim Schobel and Mike Fisher. And Mike, tale of two halves. You take that first half out, and it's a pretty close game in that second half. Michaela Isaac completely dominated the floor tonight with 22 points for the Lava Bears. You take her out of the equation, it's a different game.
Yeah, she scored more than 50% of Ben's points and very much intimidated on the defensive side. A solid effort. But for Redmond, considering they lost by 25 points last time that they played the Lady Lava Bears, I admired the fact that they were down by as many as 14 points and were able to close the gap in the third and fourth quarter. A couple of key shots there in the fourth quarter that didn't fall for them. So this might have been a different game, but a very competitive game. A lot of strategy on both sides, and an excellent game here tonight on COTV.
Bend outsized them. You know, you look at it on paper with the records, outsized them, and it looked like a complete mismatch. And you got to give Nathan Colville and the Lady Panthers some pats on the back, because they made this game pretty exciting down in the stretch.
Now, there were three things that Nathan had talked about at the beginning of the game. Let's take a look at it. Rebounding, that was something that they didn't necessarily win, but it didn't impact them as much as they would have liked. The full court press, they did a very effective job. A couple of turnovers early, but most of the second half, they were able to break the press effectively. Were they able to get either Isaac or Maloney in trouble? They got Maloney in a little bit of foul trouble, but the key was they were able to start getting to the line there in the second half. Albrecht making some good inside moves. An excellent effort by the Panthers to stay with the number 5 team in the state.
And had Michaela Isaac made those free throws that she missed, it would have been completely different, the outcome here tonight. Bend Lava Bears win it big, 43-36. And, was it Jesslyn Albrecht, 16 points. Strong game down low, but again, you got Molly Maloney, you got Allie McConnell, and then you got Michaela Isaac. You got three players that are just banging you all night long. Take a look at the stats. 25 shots for the Panthers, shooting about 50% from the floor. Lava Bears shooting about 50% from the floor, but look at the free throws. Redmond 11 of 14. Ben got to the line 25 times, 50% from the free throw line. They out-rebounded Redmond 19 to 11. Steals, look at that. Blocks, assists, turnovers. And the turnovers for both teams. Both teams kind of played a little sloppy at the start, but they came back. And I got to tell you, Redmond, they've got to be proud of the way that they played and almost got there.
It'll be excellent to see what happens with these two teams next year in the hybrid 5A, 4A IMC.
All right, we're going to take a look at our Les Schwab play of the game tonight. There were a lot of them. Here's Heidi Froelich driving to the baseline, gets it in. There's Allie McConnell, left hand down. She scored a few points tonight. Michaela Isaac, leading scorer for the Lava Bears with 22 for the Redmond Panthers. You had Jesslyn Albrecht with 16. Lava Bears come out with their 13th victory of the season. They'll go 13-5. Redmond will go 7-11. If you want a copy of tonight's game, go to benbroadband.com/copies. Always, our next broadcast, Crook County, the Cowboys, or Cowgirls. We're going to see both teams at Summit next week on January 31. Tonight's game, going to replay at midnight, Saturday at 11:30 in the morning. Always available, like we talked about, free, COTV on demand. For Mike Fisher and Mike Paul on stats tonight, the rest of our COTV sports crew, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.